Back for more Return of the Obra Dinn. Yes, we've got 33 fates solved. Last time we just crossed over the halfway mark, which means we're getting down to some tougher ones. So I think what I kind of started to do last time was starting to go chapter by chapter and seeing if I could clear up all the people in each chapter. And that worked for chapter 2. But I don't think we've got any of the other ones solved just yet. For instance, chapter 3, we know this one, we know this one. This guy is going to be tough. This one's this one's going to be a tough one. He's only in 2 memories. He's in the one where he dies, where he just says, oh gosh, what does he say? Give it up. And what other memory is he in? Okay, he's somewhere in the deck, you know, in the bunk deck, sleeping with all the other guys. And I mean, I don't think I really got a good read on, you know, any associations he has with anyone else, or a nationality or anything like that. He's got 3 triangles, so I think that's another case where we'll just have to come back to him. Now this one, yeah, is another tough one, because I think he is one of the Chinese top men, but that's not for sure. This one's confirmed. Whoops. This one's confirmed. Confirmed. These guys both get pulled under or something, and they're both the other Russian guys. I just don't know which is which. I think are there only 2 other Russian guys? I think that's correct. So I mean, I can just slap a name on him, and I mean, I sure think that he was drowned by a terrible beast, but I suppose I don't know. And then later, once I've got more people figured out, I could swap their names around if I need to, and hopefully I'm correct about something. Okay, you are confirmed. I was having trouble figuring out who you are. I know we saw him kind of like walking down in the low cargo deck, hauling barrels and stuff around. I thought he was burned at the stake. We have burned as a potential cause of death, but we don't have burned at the stake specifically, I don't think. But we've seen a couple people get burned. But this guy, I mean, I don't think we have a great lead on who he is. I mean, we know he's one of those, like, the cargo worker folks, so he's probably a topman or a seaman. But beyond that, I mean, he's probably not Chinese. Probably. He could be any of these English guys. He could be from Sierra Leone. I don't know. Love how they say spiked. Just imagine a big monster spiking him like a football. Yeah, he just like wham! Spikes him like a volleyball. Pops him up in the air and smacks him down. I feel like some of these monsters could pull that off. Oh, I don't believe I changed the category. Give me a second. Hopefully that's not going to cause the game to freak out on me. I think we're good. Cool. Alright, nice. You say this isn't the Curse of Monkey Island? I mean, could have fooled me. It looks identical. Looks exactly the same. Someone, I think it was Caesar a while back was like, so do we only play games with you know, sailboats on them? We only play games with ships on this channel? And I mean, so far, mostly correct. Okay, so, right, I don't think I've got a great lead on... Where is he? This guy. I mean, I obviously know how he died. I guess maybe I should go up and look at the scene again and just look at some of the people around. There's the captain. I mean, maybe I can get an idea of this guy. Where is he? He's up here. That's true. I did play Star Trucker, and I guess that does not have any sailboats in it. That game is fun, though. I want to get back to that at some point. I really do enjoy that one. It opens up a bit and has some interesting stuff in it a little later on. Okay, so yeah, I just, I don't think I know enough. So, figured you out, and you... So this guy's the only one that I'm missing in Chapter 5. Sure would be nice to figure him out. Which memories is he on again? I know he is below deck in, like, the first one. Yeah, he's just, like, back here or something. Like, he doesn't really move much. He's just over by the barrel, hearing things go down. Here, he's just sleeping somewhere on this deck. It's going to be difficult, I think, to identify him specifically from that memory. And then he's in the memory. I mean, that's it. That's all he's in. That's just crazy. It's so little. It's so little information. Yeah, maybe I'll go back up here and, I don't know, see if I can figure anything out based on who's around him. Should just be right here, right? Pull Subnautica next. You know, I might. I've started Subnautica, but I've not, I haven't finished it or anything.
What do you know about these
It's a cool game.
About the chest and your dead friends.
So, I mean, he's just here holding the guy that they're questioning. The bosun's here, and the bosun's mate is here.
Shell? What shell?
And I don't think he says anything. Like, the only thing that one of the deceased says in this scene is from the Formosan guy. Sid Meier's Pirates. I do love Sid Meier's Pirates. Want to see me play the point-and-click adventure games made by Yahtzee Croshaw? I'm not familiar. Oh, the original 80s version. I have actually not played that one. Well, I might have played it when I was really little, but I don't really have any functioning memory of playing it. But I really do like the 2004, I think, remake. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, that's another fun game. I never beat that one because I spent just a lot of time just sailing around doing pirate stuff. I really enjoyed it, though. Okay, like, I mean... I just don't know if it's possible to guess anything about this guy. from what I know. Like, I know he's in this range. I think it's 38 or 36 down. I think he's like, yeah, he's in the 36 to 60 range. So he's one of these people. I don't know, does he look like a Hamadou Diom? Does he look like a Nathan Peters? He's not one of the Russian guys. I'm pretty sure of that. Pretty sure he's not Chinese. I don't know that, I guess. He could be Scottish. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I guess we'll try to narrow things down a little bit more in that room and then come back to it. I hate to keep saying we'll come back to all of these, but tough. Who are the guys that he's hanging out with in this picture? The Life at Sea, or the Underway picture? Do I know anything about these guys? I've seen him a bunch. Oh, whoops. I've seen him a little bit, but yeah, they're all three triangles. Maybe that would help if I could figure out who he's playing dice with. They're no good. Not safe for... Wait. And what am I missing here? Need to make me speedrun an 18+ point and click game. That would be against TOS. I'm pretty sure. I don't think that would fly here on Twitch. Let me skip all the scenes. That would be kind of funny, though. The idea of speedrunning like a porn game is a funny concept. Yassi's the guy who does the zero punctuation. Oh, right. I'm pretty sure we've had this discussion before. I just never think of his name as Yahtzee. I think of him as the zero punctuation guy. He did 5 Days a Stranger and another game. I've never played any of the Leisure Suit Larry games. But they look pretty wild. I've seen some playthroughs of them. I've seen some speedruns even. It's a funny time. You tried to stream one. Apparently it's a cool one, but people weren't into it. Too boring to play alone. Fair enough, I guess. NSFQ. What would NSFQ be? Not safe for... I don't know. Not safe for Quark. Not safe for Quarks. Not safe for... Quantum mechanics. I don't know. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, I don't really have leads on these guys yet, I don't think. Although they are in a lot more memories than he is, so maybe that's a way to go about this. Oh, Automod got you here. That's totally fine. It did not like wet dreams. That's what it was worried about. It's stream safe. Good, I managed to age gracefully without doing the cringe people just look at their phones now jokes. Interesting. Okay. Tried Space Rescue Code Pink. Played maybe an hour, mostly grinding high score collecting minerals. Okay. Are you sure about posting this? That's funny. I like that it warns you like that. It's like, are you sure you wanna? You might want to reconsider that one, buddy. Slow down. Let's think about this. So, yes, again, what are you in? Do I want to try to figure this guy out? He's on the top deck when all those things happen. He's in the scene when this guy gets crushed. He's in pretty much all of the Chapter 7 scenes. Looks like, oh, that's 6, actually. That's 6, this one's 7. He's below deck when the Kraken is grabbing the cannon and shooting it. He is down here, so I mean, yeah, that doesn't really tell me all that much. What about you? Okay. He's in this memory too? Where is he in this one? Is he pushing the wheel? No? He shouldn't be on the boat. Oh wait, maybe he would be. I guess this is a separate... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he's another one of these... kind of, higher crew number guys. Yeah, he's also pretty much in the same vicinity of the other guy that we were looking at during these scenes. So that doesn't help a lot. Okay. Really wish Twitch really thinking they could stand in the lamp posting. Yeah, that is funny that they. I don't know, because you can obviously just be like, "Yes, I'm sure. Post it. Post. Go." But I think it's kind of funny more than anything that they do try to intervene. Okay, what chapter are we on now? So that was 5 is the one where I'm missing this guy. 6, this top man gets electrocuted. Let's go look at this guy again, maybe. He's in the scene that we were just in. I'm pretty sure he's not, wait a second. He's not the same guy as the guy who's translating, is he? I don't think he is.
What the hell is going on? What do you know?
Oh, you are the same guy. Okay.
About these things?
Okay, so is that the first one we see him in? Chapter 5. He's translating for the Formosan guy. So, I mean, I think it's pretty safe to assume he's Chinese. He's one of the Chinese top men. And then part 2, I think he's probably carrying this down those stairs. I guess let's go find out.
About the chest and your dead friends.
I mean, he doesn't say anything in this one that would make it. No, I mean. Okay, let's go below deck. Where were those? Was it over here? Is it you? Yes, I believe it is you. Alright, where is he at? Just need to figure out who that guy is.
guy's a solid meal, boys.
No. Take it.
What's it, gentlemen? It's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
Move. Get back.
So let's see. You're the surgeon's mate. Bosun and bosun's mate. Surgeon. Oh, you're the surgeon. You are Henry Brennan. You're that guy. Where's you? Yeah, you. So he's just lifting this box. Let's see. Anything in this? Clear the deck, move the boat's astern, throw the bodies over, watch your footing. Yeah. Don't think that gives me really any way to identify him any further. Okay, well what's the next step here then? You, sir? Where else have you been? Right, so he's just on the deck moving stuff in the second part. He's asleep on the orlop deck, like a lot of those guys, which makes perfect sense. And then he gets electrocuted. It's not a lot to go off of. Well, let's go to the one where he gets electrocuted, I suppose. Look at that one. And then I might go back to the orlop deck and see if I can somehow figure out which bunk he's in. I suppose that might be the next step. What year does this take place? It's like the early 1800s, I think. I want to say it's like 1808 or something like that. Let's see, is that written down anywhere? 1807. There we go. That's pretty close. Right. Okay, so let's go check out, where do I actually find his body for that one? It's on the top deck, of course. Wait. Oh, this guy? The one that fell on the onto the capstan? Zap! Yeah, that's gotta suck. That has to not feel good. I'm thinking. Okay, again, I don't think the dialogue helps us a lot here. Mainsail hauled up. Secure the braces, lower the top sail. Work fast, the wind is live. And so this is another one of our Chinese top fellas. Another one. This is our other guy. We finally figured him out. That's nice. This is the guy that I believe I just assumed he was Persian. Because he was the only... Because he had the fun curved sword, he's wearing a turban, and I think there's only one Persian on the board, on the crew. That, there's only one on the crew, and I'm pretty sure he also inhabits the same deck. Yeah, he's number 36. So... I'm just guessing that's who that is. I don't think I know how he dies or anything yet, so I'm still working on that. You are a topman, I would say. You're the guy I think who gets, like, climbs all around, right? Yeah. There's a bunch of memories where he's just like climbing all over stuff. Okay, how many top men do we have in total? There's the Persian guy, there's the 4 Chinese guys, English, New Guinea, English. So, I mean, assuming this guy's not Chinese, which I think is a fair assumption. Could he be our Scot? Timothy Boutement? I mean, he could also be Lewis Walker. But I'm willing to bet he's one of those two. Let's... Oh, I wonder... I might be able to figure him out, actually. I want to go back to... I want to go back to the memory where he dies. I want to see if he says anything. So if I could get an accent, that would help. Pretty sure he dies right here. The end. Okay, so not a lot of speaking, mostly just gurgling, which isn't super helpful. Also, I guess we're just confirming. Yeah, I mean that's definitely clubbed, right? He's being bludgeoned to death right now. All right, let's just. Yeah, I guess we're hunting this guy down now. Because I think I have him down to one of 2 people, and he's in a bunch of memories. I want to see if I can get him in a memory where he's speaking, and I can like get his accent or something. So he's all over the place. Chapter 7, Chapter 9, 7, 2. He's down here, obviously. He's in parts 2, 7, 9, and 10. And nothing in between. That's... Oh no, there's 6 as well. 2, 6, 7, 9, and 10. See, the thing, I'm looking at these memories now, and I'm thinking he probably doesn't do any speaking. I don't think I've remembered him ever talking. Honestly, I think what I'm going to do for this guy is just pencil him in. Pencil him in as our Scottish topman. How many people does that make us? Penciled in. Quartered by horses. Classic example. Yes, clearly, obviously. Only a fool could think anything else happened to him. Let's see. So yeah, this guy is either, I'm pretty sure he's either this guy or he's this guy. Do I not have... Right, I have these guys that I can kind of swap around. So this one I'm counting as half solved. Because it could also be... I could have the names wrong here. But I could also have this cause of death wrong. The drowning by beast is not 100% confirmed. It just seems to be likely. Okay, so I'm going to need to... pencil something else in. I'm going to need to find at least one other person that I'm kind of sure about. let's do that. Who next? Let's go back to here. We're doing part... Did I finish looking at part 6? No, I was trying to figure out who the electrocuted guy is. I mean, he's just one of the Chinese top men. I'm gonna have to figure out who one of them is somehow, and then do some process of elimination shenanigans to figure out the rest. This guy gets decapitated alongside the surgeon's mate, and I believe he's another one of our Chinese top men. Right? I think he is. But other than that, I don't think I have any great lead on him. This guy is also kind of a weird one. I've seen him around multiple times. I think he's in a good amount of memories. 7, okay. It's not a ton. Can I figure out who he is? He's in Chapter 5 when they're bringing down the mer shrimp. And in the one where the mer shrimp falls on the guy. And in the one where the guy bleeds out. Oh wait, who is he in this scene? That might actually be a good one to figure out. He's in a lot of these really bad ones. Dies in chapter 6. So this one was weird. How does he... Yeah, like, how did he die there? I know he gets, like, spiked through the wall. But how? And who is he? Do I want to start chapter 5 with him? I think I might. I think I'll go down to the cargo hold and look at chapter 5. Hunger? Probably. Probably hunger is what got him. Oops. Oops. Let's see, I think it should be this.
Keep pressure here.
Okay, where is our guy?
20 years my steward.
Surgeon's mate. Oh, here he is.
Explain yourself. Those are guilty beasts carrying a curse. Roll them back or do it all.
So he's holding the guy who's being, or who's bleeding out, John Naples, the seaman. So maybe he's friends with John. Maybe he like shares a bunk, or is near John in the bunk beds on the orlop deck. Keep pressure here. Hold him down. What madness is this? Don't think he'd be saying any of these. That wouldn't be him. That wouldn't be him. Let's find John. He's like, it's all good, John. It's fine. You're gonna be okay. Where's your leg? I can't find your leg. Okay, let's go look at, this is John Naples on the crew. Let's see who he is near. John Naples. So, this could be our Nathan Peters, perhaps. 48, 49, 50. I guess I would need to go look at that memory again, which I suppose I will. Okay, we're going back once again to the chapter 2. It is chapter 2, right? Bitter Cold? I think so. Yeah, we're going back to this scene. You'd think by now I would remember where to trigger it. It's right here. Okay. So John Naples, what did I say he was? Like 50 or something? Yeah, 50. So let's go find bunk 50. 56, 55, 57, 58. It's all grouping. 39, 40, 41, 38, 59. 36, 37. Is that arm meant to be recognizable? Oh, yeah, it's got a tattoo on it. Okay, well, if I find anyone with a tattoo of a lady on their arm, I have a number to identify them by now. Have I perhaps already found that by any chance? 37? Oh, I think... Oh, well, I can go find out if this is our guy. I can find out if that's him by looking at his arm in another memory. That's cool. We'll do that in a second. But I still want to find number 50. Am I crazy? '51, 53, X, which is not very helpful. 54. What the heck? Am I wrong? Is he not in this memory? I just assumed he was. Yeah, let's go back to chapter 6. Nope. Earlier. Was it not 6? No, it was 5. John Naples. He is confirmed. Are you not in the... Oh, I guess he's not. I thought he was for some reason. Because he's a seaman, so I thought... Okay, well that's not that helpful, but we can go look for this tattoo. The tattoo is is number 37, which is the Scottish topman, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so we can go see if that's in fact him. It'd be great to have that confirmed. And I think the easiest way I could think to do that is to go back to this same memory here where he dies. So we should be able to look at his arms. Okay, I don't think that's him. I'm not seeing the tattoo. It would be on the right arm, I think, right? So I think I'm wrong about him being Timothy Boutamant. Which I think makes it more likely that he is actually Lewis Walker. That's what I'm going with for now. But now I'd really like to find out who does have that tattoo. Maybe I can find them and we can confirm this that way. That could be a lot of people, though. I mean, obviously, it's got to be someone from this scene, or from the scene in Chapter 2, so I guess we'll start by just looking for people We'll start by looking at each of these 22 people who we haven't already figured out, I suppose. And then we'll try to find scenes where we can see their arms. Let's see here. Wouldn't be... I don't think it would be you. Well, I suppose it could be, right? Because it's the top men. Was the top... 37, right? Is the number that I was looking for? It's 37 top men? Or is that seamen? Top men. Okay. Oh, wait. I wonder, is this labeled in such a way as to tell me where these people sleep? No? Guess not. Okay. So who then in this group could it be? I don't think it's going to be either of these guys. And so we have a couple of confirmed top men up here. Or any of these top men. These are all seamen. This guy's the top man, but again, he's Russian, and with these other guys. So I'm inclined to believe that he is also a topman. Or sorry, well, no, that he would be one of these people, but I mean, maybe he's this guy. Maybe this is our Scott. He's only, see, that would be tough because he's only in the two memories. He's in the memory where he's sleeping, and he's in the memory where he gets shot. Oh, we might see it right there. I think that is it, actually. Okay, let's go look at this one again. Where do we find this? Okay, right. But yeah, I think we might have figured this one out. Murder! Yeah, look at that. We got the tattoo. We know who you are. You're number 37. Timothy Boutement. Okay, nice. And that's, I mean, that's clear as day. That's a slam dunk confirmation-wise. Which means we might have a shot at some of this other stuff. So I would think that, yeah, because that's who that is for sure, that probably means that this guy is the English topman, the only one that we haven't placed yet, because he's almost certainly a topman, and he's not Chinese, I'm pretty sure. So I think that, yeah, that makes that pretty close to a sure thing. Then this one, if I'm correct about the drowning, the beast drowning this guy, then the name should be easy to just swap out and get the confirmation. So let's see if that's indeed what happens. So you may not be a Larkus. You might instead be... Oh, wait. Am I even sure that... well, maybe. We'll see. There it is. Making progress. Nice. Those ones feel good to get because I felt like they were going to be tough. So I'm happy to have closed in on those. Okay, nice. And what did that say? That was all of chapter 10 figured out? That seems surprising. Yeah, got him, and him. Well, I guess that's actually not that surprising. That makes perfect sense. Okay, nice. Well, that's great. That's 2 chapters now that we've completely filled out, which is excellent. So who next? I think the next thing that I want to figure out is, like, let's go back to part 4, chapter 4, I mean. So this guy, the other guy who disappears, I think he's one of our other Russian, card players, right? He's down here playing cards. I'm almost positive. And if that's the case, that would mean that your name would have to be Alarkus Nikishin. Now, as to what happened to him, let's go see. I mean, I'm guessing that he also got drowned by one of the mer shrimp. But let's see if we can go find any evidence that something else happened. That would be these guys. Okay, let's see if we can find them. Not you, not you. Okay, yeah, and he's already gone. That makes me think he got drowned. Let's roll back a little bit and see if we can find out for sure. Alright, that's second mate. That's second mate. Steward, is that confirmed? Yes. Okay. Here's this guy. Still don't know his name. I have it, hold on. Wait, so the person who says I have it, hold on. Oh, she's the one that dies here. Okay, never mind. This guy dies on the next event. Okay, so I still don't see him, so let's go back further. Yeah, here he is.
Aye, sir. Check the load of them, I said.
And then he gets blasted. Let's see. Wait, did I go back too far? Because I need to see where, like, he stops. I think I somehow went back too far. I might have to restart the chain here, which is a little annoying. So we're in part 5 right now. And then we go here to part 4, right? Yeah, part 4. Maybe I needed to click this guy. When did you die? Did you die in part 3? You died in part 2. That might be good enough. Don't know. Which one of you died in part 3? You did. Okay, we'll go there first. Okay, so yeah, this is when this guy gets pulled over, which is how I got to the drowned by beast conclusion with him. And this other guy seems to have already had whatever happened to him happen. So now if I go to part 2, this should give me the answer that I'm looking for.
Keep rowing!
Okay, and here he is being pulled down. Okay, so yes, drowned by a terrible monster. Okay, great.
Where is it? Where?
Got that figured out.
Give us a win.
So that's what, 2 people already, again, that I'm pretty sure of. Like, I'm almost positive that that's the guy who got drowned, the other guy who got drowned by the beast. And then we confirmed. Do we ever see this guy die? That would be a good one to test. I don't know if we ever see him die. You. Do you die? He disappears in the Doom. What's that all about? 7 people disappeared. That's going to be tough. Okay, we definitely need to go back to chapter 7 and figure out what happened to some of these guys. I still didn't investigate possible radiation poisoning. Can never truly rule out radiation poisoning, I suppose. Well, I mean, you can, but I won't. This is confirmed, this is confirmed, this is confirmed. You, I still have no clue. I'm still baffled by this one. Which doesn't make any sense. Like, I've been all up and down this memory multiple times. And I swear to God, he's not in it. I can't find him anywhere. I think he is in the previous one. He is in the previous one. I think something happens to him in the previous one that might give me a clue. So maybe that's worth going back to. But when do these folks disappear? Probably on these sections on the top deck. That's probably when a lot of the disappearances happen, I would guess. Let's see. Let's, you're chapter 7, aren't you? Yeah.
Let me on. Overboard that boat, you bloody day.
I figured all these guys out. I still don't know you.
No cause for poison. Get in the boat. Before I forget, you killed my brother.
Okay, wait.
That was an accident. No probes.
We might be able to get more from this one now, actually. Let's think about this. This is where Lars dies. You killed... Oh my body, you bloody Dane. This guy says no cause for trouble, so it might be worth trying to dissect his accent. See if I can figure out who he is finally. Thought I forget you killed my brother. Right, do I know who Lars is... Do I know who Lars killed? If I figured that out. Because that would be real helpful. Lars, what's his last name? Lind. I don't know that I do know who he killed. I suppose I could try finding a set of brothers. there not multiple botterals? I thought there were multiple botterals. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Peters. I thought maybe there was another Peters. Yeah, okay, there are two Peterses. Here's a Nathan Peters and here's a Samuel Peters. That guy could easily be either of them. And I'm not seeing any other obvious shared last names. So I'm gonna say that this guy is one of the Peterses. Now, which one? I don't know. And is he hanging out with his brother in this scene? Like maybe these two guys are brothers? We have a Peters and a Peters. He also disappears at the end of this, which is kind of tough. Who are you? I don't know who you are. Also disappears. I guess probably what disappears off of this boat? Like, is that just it? Is this the last we see of these guys? Like, if I look at him... He's in this part, obviously. Yeah, I guess this is when he disappears. He's not in the rest of this chapter. So I I mean, he could be alive. Like, it seems like these guys just get out. I have no idea what happens to them after this. I don't think I can know. So, like, I think I have to say that he's alive. Oh. Okay, well that complicates things a little bit. Okay, if we go to chapter 7, we should get an idea of kind of where we're at. Right, if I go here. Okay, we've got Africa, we've got Azores, how do you pronounce that? I actually don't know. Canary Islands, Cape Verde. Well, we're here, so, I mean... I don't think they say, do they? Over my dead body. Killed my brother, that was an accident with the ropes. It wasn't his fault, I saw the whole thing. Oh, well that's actually interesting. So if I'm not mistaken, this guy's brother... Oh, shoot, come on. This guy's brother is this guy who dies like the first thing. He's like the very first person to die. I'm thinking that these guys are brothers. Which would mean that if I go back to that memory, I should see this guy pulling some shenanigans. Yeah, his brother died because parachute didn't open. Basically. Okay, I do want to restart this memory so I can try to get an accent for this guy. So it would be cool if I could close in on that.
Over my dead body. Bloody day. How's that?
No cause
killed my brother. What? That was an accident. No ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't get like a super clear accent. I mean, could have been English. That wouldn't surprise me. I don't think that's the most helpful right now. But I think I kind of want to go back to the first memory and see if I can find the guy who I think is this guy's brother getting killed by this guy doing something bad. So let's go do that. I mean, I guess let's just first make sure that he was even there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go take a look. So I think I'm getting close to a couple more people here. Like, I think these two are the Peters brothers. So I can kind of swap them around, and I'm pretty sure one of them escapes alive. That's what it seems like happened. And this guy obviously gets crushed. But where is our Danish friend? This guy was saying he saw the whole thing. Here he is. I mean, I don't see him doing anything obvious. And this is part one, right? Yeah, I mean, this is... I can't go back any farther. So, it would seem... Actually, this is a good question. Is this guy also in this scene? Yes. Okay, where is he? Because he thinks, from his perspective, where he's standing, he thinks that that guy did something wrong to cause all of this to fall onto this guy. Is my understanding. So I would like to know how he got that idea, though. Because, I mean, I don't see any evidence of that. And I'm also having trouble figuring out exactly where this guy even was. Like, is... Nope, that's not him. That's Henry Brennan. You're Syed. You're someone else. That guy. Brennan. Wait, where the heck is this guy? He's around here somewhere. And I guess it doesn't necessarily really matter where specifically he is, because I'm trying to figure out if from where he was standing it looked like this guy had caused this stuff to fall on that guy on purpose. But then again, this guy in that same scene says that he saw the whole thing and he didn't do anything wrong. So I think it might just be a matter of swapping the names around here. Because it looks to me like this guy is alive. I'm gonna say on the Azores. Azores. And then I'm gonna say that his name is is Nathan Peters. And your name is Samuel Peters. Okay, well, I'm wrong about something. We'll swap the names. That might be that simple. Nathan Peters and Samuel Peters. No? This could be wrong. I do think he's alive. But as for where he is, I don't know. So heroic, he threw himself on a grenade to save the battalion. That's not even in the book. That's not even an option. Did I want to come all the way up here? Yes, because I wanted to see this guy again? Yeah.
Let me on. Over my dead body.
Okay.
Bloody day.
Do we have any idea?
No cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Before I forget, you killed my brother. What? That was an accident. Little crow.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Nice. I shouldn't have waited so long.
Don't.
Right, so pretty sure this guy is one of our English seamen. But that doesn't narrow it down a whole lot. There's two. Well, honestly, like I could see him being one of these guys, and the other guy, this guy being the other one. I could see that being true. Let's give this a shot. Let's just start throwing names around. Let's just start throwing names around. No, okay. None of those worked. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Exactly. Yeah, this crew's chock full of them. Although, actually, there aren't a whole lot of them of the actual rank seaman. Like, we've got Nathan Peters, Henry Brennan, Alexander Booth, George Shirley, and Sam Peters. And that's it. So, okay. No, I don't think this really tells me anything about where they're going. Go look at... So, chapter... What happens in this story? So they leave England, head down to around Spain, go to Canary Islands, and then they just they turn right around the Canary Islands. So this is the doom. I mean, they could have been Azores, I suppose, could have been Canary Islands. Maybe that's what I want to try. Maybe I want to say alive Canary Islands? Maybe? And maybe he actually is Nathan Peters? And maybe this guy actually is Samuel Peters? I feel like we're getting close. I'm pretty sure this is a Peters. I don't know which one. I know for sure how he died. But as for what actually happens to these people on this boat, I feel like I have no way of knowing. What are they even doing here? Are any of these people ever seen again? Are you ever seen again? Disappeared in the Doom. Yeah, like, are you in part 2 of the Doom at all? Nope. 3? Nope. Yeah, so this guy, and this guy all disappeared in this memory. And they're never seen again. And I don't know how to... like, how I'm meant to infer what happened to them or where they went. I mean... so they're here when this happens. So they're pretty far from anywhere. Like, where are they rowing to? Where could they possibly go? They left to search for Big Whoop. Yeah. That's what happened. Left to search for Big Whoop. Do I thought I had a, do I not? Hang on. Hang the heck on. I do have a Big Whoop. It's kind of squished. But I think that's a follower emote. I don't think you even have to subscribe for that one. So enjoy, I guess. Yeah, like, if they got off the rowboat here, where the heck are they going? Like, I think it's pretty unlikely that you're rowing all the way to any of these places. I mean, maybe it's this stupid Canary Islands. Africa, Atlantic Islands, Azores, Canary, Cape Verde, East Indies, Europe. I mean, if I could get some idea of why they were getting on this boat. Like, you talked about trying to go somewhere in a previous chapter. Wait a second. Wait. No, he is in. He's in the rest of this. What the heck? He's in part 7 of... or, yeah, part 7 of chapter 7. Wait, okay, so hang on. So these guys didn't leave, I guess. Well, then what about you? Okay, I must be insane. Let's go see what happens to them in part 7. Because apparently they came back to the ship, I guess, after whatever they were trying to accomplish. And then disappeared. Is this the one? Yes. Okay, you are that guy. You are the guy who exploded. Still need to figure out who that is as well. There's the bosun. There's the bosun's mate. There's that guy. What's he holding? Wait, so this guy is in this memory, right? Am I making that up? Here's him. And him. Okay. Where the heck are they then? Are they? Oh, are they? Oh. I think I know where they are. I think I might have figured out what happened to them. That's tough. Unlucky, I guess. Okay, well then, how do we classify that? What do we say that is? Definitely not alive. I'm not gonna say they're alive anymore. Drowned? Fell? Fell overboard? That could be true. Tried to achieve interstellar velocity. I'm thinking it's got to be either fell or drowned, right? Fell overboard? I feel like fell overboard makes sense. Oh, yes. Now we're cooking. Very nice. And that means we have fates confirmed for 2 other people. And it's just about learning their names. Which, granted, is often easier said than done, but we're starting to get to the point where I can really use the process of elimination to figure out some of these people. Like, for instance, the guy who I was thinking... let's go back. Well, actually, no, I can do it from here. This guy, you. I know what happened to you now. You fell overboard. As for your name, he sounded English to me, and I know he was doing a lot of work with the English, or with like the seamen. So I'm thinking he's an English seaman, and it could be Alexander Booth. Leave that there for now, and then this guy. I'm theorizing is the other English seaman, as I see them hanging out together a good amount. Burned upon re-entry. I like the idea that they actually did make it out. They achieved escape velocity. Okay, right, so you're confirmed. You're confirmed. You are all but confirmed. I just don't know what happens to him yet. And then these guys' names might be flipped around, but I think I've got them mostly correct. Oh yeah, who's the third guy that was on that boat? I've seen him in a few memories, but I don't know very much about him, I don't think. You. I know what happens to him now. Not that. But I don't know who he is. He's in this part, obviously. He's in the other part where he gets tossed overboard. Oh, he's in this scene with all the crazy stuff with those monsters going on. And he's also in the scene where that other guy dies. Wait, did I ever figure out his name? I guess not. Probably not. Okay, so he's in chapters 5 and 6. And 7, obviously. Okay, let's go... Wait, who is he on the sketch? He's hanging out with the surgeon, that guy who I assume is the helmsman, but I don't think I've ever seen him before. Where else are you? He disappears in this chapter as well, which is interesting. I'm just gonna pencil him in as the helmsman because I mean he's holding the helm in this sketch. So I mean, why not? Okay, who else is he standing next to? So he's hanging out with like around the kind of officers, the first mate, captain, second mate. Here's the helmsman. So I'm thinking he's sitting next to the surgeon. I'm thinking he's kind of in the. He's just like clutching some books. So I'm thinking he's probably in like the top. You know, the top half here of this list. I mean, maybe he's the fourth mate. Do I have anyone clocked as the fourth mate? We got third mate, steward, third mate himself, captain, first mate, second mate. So I gotta think one of these guys is the fourth mate, right? I mean, I said could be that guy. Mate steward, second mate steward. I am not sure. Here, real quick though, I'm gonna take
You killed my brother.
a little bit of a break. It's been a minute.
That was an accident. No probes.
Let's go to BRB. I'll put on a little bit of music, and then I'm just gonna get up for a few minutes. So hang tight. I'll be back for a few more fates to solve. So hang tight, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, gonna be honest, I didn't realize what time it is. I actually do need to start wrapping things up. But there's a very good chance of a super secret surprise stream tomorrow where I try to just plow through some more Obra Dinn and get it finished. Because I'm getting pretty close. But yeah, I do have to stop for now. Let's see if I can get us a good raid target. Yeah, you know, let's go over to Nospalatu. It's always a good fun. I love going over there. Do you even get 1,000 points in this stream? You'll get them back, don't worry. I believe. Papa Pichu is dead and buried. Far from it. We'll be seeing many Papa Pichu runs to come in the future, I'm sure of it. But yeah, I'm gonna start the raid up over to Nosferatu's, doing some more Kaizo Mario stuff. Always very fun. Let's go say hi to him for me. You're absolutely welcome for the stream, Caesar. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who was watching and chatting and hanging out with me. And I'll catch you in the next one. There's a likely chance of a stream tomorrow and a strong chance of a stream on... yeah, the next stream for sure is scheduled on Monday, and there might be another one tomorrow. We'll see. Oh yeah, no, I don't mind at all. I had a good time hanging out with you. It's always good to see you around. But yeah, here we go. Starting the raid in 3, 2, 1. See y'all on the flip side.